Welcome in, everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpiring on this Saturday morning. First, we had XRP go up about 2.4%. We hit about the 52.3 cent level. Now we've retraced to about the 51.8 cent level. It still looks like, to me, XRP's got a lot of room in the daily time frame. Whether or not we can get up over 534 and push that 57 cents or not, to the top of that descending triangle is what we're going to be watching towards that resistance. Your first major pivot point, though, is 53.4 cents. This can be invalidated if you see us fall below 494 and use that as a resistance. That would invalidate the move to 57 cents. And a rejection at 534 and a follow through to the downside and a breach below 494 would also validate the reversal back down. So we have to watch those very key things. Bitcoin was up a little bit, but now it's down about 300 points, down around 42,800. So it's definitely on a retracement here. So we're going to take a very close look at this morning, and we're going to see how we're going to play on a thinly traded weekend. And then later on today, we'll be back to update this a little bit further. But please, if you're watching right now, make sure to hit that like button, as it will greatly help push this community. It'll allow us to expand our reach and allow more people to come in here and see the truth about not just XRP, but crypto alike. As today we're focusing on crypto, as the futures markets close, so commodities, precious metals, and all that isn't trading until Monday morning. While Sunday night, the gold markets will go back online, or the precious metals. But outside of that, it gives us a chance to focus here on crypto. I'll pay attention to the technical analysis this morning, and we'll get to anything else I need to cover at the end of this update. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Remember, positivity over negativity, as we're very positive in this community. We're very inclusive. We like to help each other out. And don't be afraid to ask questions in the comments. There is no dumb question. The only one that doesn't register is the one that's unasked. So if you have something to ask, please don't hesitate to do that. Hit that like button. You have plenty of time, as I'm going to play the intro, and I'll catch you on the other side. Thank you all so much for tuning in on this Saturday morning. Good morning, 10:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, February 3rd, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So right now, XRP's up about 1.53% to 51.8 cents. XRP's had a little bullish start here on this Saturday morning. A nice engulfing candle in the daily. Looks like it's going to continue up. We have a technical move up. Well, that's the Dow. I don't know why I went to the Dow. I love how it does that on me. But we have XRP still had an engulfing candle to start in the daily. We had a nice reversal on the daily candle last night along with Doji. With, like we said yesterday, it looked more like a Dragonfly Doji, so that's more of a bullish variety. Now it's got an inverted hammer here today, and this looks like it's going to push us forward. Next resistance would be 534. And then the major resistance in the area is up at 57 cents. That's the bottom, or the top of the descending triangle. It looks like we're trying to put in a W reversal here. So everything we were seeing yesterday on the live and yesterday through the technical analysis seems to be playing out here on the Saturday morning. So I don't think we're surprised here at all waking up and seeing this. It looks like a bull flag's been put in. So I would not be surprised if the next move pushes us up over 534. And then we try to use it as support, because I still believe that we're trying to head up towards 57 cents. We just, as far as the relative strength index of the daily, I know some of the other time frames are starting to move up, but from a daily perspective, so it doesn't want to put it on. Interesting. From a daily perspective, there's still a lot of room here. Still a lot of room as we broke back into the neutral areas, but there's a lot of room if we want to push up. 4 hourly's breaking up, and for this to finish off, I would expect it to come back into overbought somewhere around 80, 85. 3 hourly, you can see it's pushing up, and now we're correcting just a little bit. 2 hours, shorter time frames, way overextended on that push up, which is why we're getting the correction. 30 minutes starting to break back down. We'll see how far it comes down on the correction, but even the 5 is completely reversed. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Because it still seems like XRP, we're going to get that topside liquidity. If we're going to try to come down to 44 cents, it makes perfect sense for XRP to come to 57 cents. And then if we want to invalidate the move down, it would make sense to break 57 and take the descending triangle and use that as a new support at the resistance area. That's how you could invalidate this and try to push higher to like 67. So, but we got a lot of room left, a lot of work to do to get up there. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page this morning. As right now, XRP is doing what it needs to do. Daily time frame has a beautiful reversal candle after the long leg doji, or the dragonfly doji, depending on what you're seeing, because it looks more like a dragonfly. But, you know, it is what it is. That's up for your interpretation. But this is the kind of reversal you would want. And now we're going to see. First rejection should be at 534. A little bit of room here left this weekend. And then if we can get above that, I still think we've already had 3 hits on support. We've only had 2 hits on resistance. So resistance, support, resistance, support, swing back around, support 3. So you had resistance 1, support 1, resistance 2, support 3. Now it makes sense to come up here, even if it's bearish, to come to resistance 3. That's what I'm saying. And then if it's bearish, it can even come down like this. And then if it's bullish from here, it could zoom up to the rising channel resistance. Or if you're trying to invalidate this, you do something like this and then push up and then try to see how we react to the rising channel resistance. Right now, though, it looks like it's in a little bit of a bullish formation. Like I said the other day, all the indicators are telling us it's going down. Everybody on TV is telling us it's going down. Everybody is saying that it's not worth buying at 49.5 cents. Everybody said it's going to go down to 44, 38, 36, 34, no matter what. And here we are on a reversal now. And I said it looked like a short trap. So everybody going short, they see it at 495. They say, all right, I'm going to buy it right here. Well, even if you bought it at 494, you could have been down up to 6% this morning. On a 10x trade, you're down 60%. Right now, you're down 46%. After an initial hot tick of about 18% if you would have took it there. Then it reversed back, and now you could have been down as high as 65% this morning. That's what I mean. You got to be careful if you're a leverage trader. But that's what I wanted to share about XRP. XLM is on that same formation. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it, like, XRP's on a descending triangle. This is more an ascending formation. But it's converging right now. And if XRP is going to make that move, I would anticipate you would get that move on XLM somewhere around 12.9, 13 cents. That would be that's the big move. If XRP goes to 57, that's where this goes. If not, let's say XRP gets rejected at 534, that could be a case where this comes up to 11.7, 11.66. And then we get rejected. But this is firm, the pattern, what's happening right now with XLM. So I'd be shocked if it doesn't come back up and retest the upper areas, especially if that's what XRP has in store. And then Bitcoin at 43,000. It's in the middle. Bitcoin, I still anticipate probably to break up here. It looks like a little bull flag here. 43,500 is the first major resistance. It gets back above that. We already know we're in the bull flag setup again. So then 44,100 would be the second resistance here. And then the third resistance would be coming back to the top of the broadening wedge, which is all the way up there. You've got 47,000 pivot point, and then you've got, so this would be the fourth resistance up at 49,000. So there's a lot of ways to go for Bitcoin. There's a lot of momentum that can be had, but it's just going to be a matter of paying attention to this. And last but not least, what we've been looking at, Casper, for the last about week. As you know, I'm in a 4x trade here, since that's the maximum it would allow me to do with the $1,000 trade. And we've been in it for a little while. It's up some. It's not to my goal yet, but we'll see how it reacts here at this resistance at 365. And then ultimately, the way the daily time frame set up, as I've been very transparent, I'm trying to see if in fact that this is the time to hold this all the way for a move up in the daily back to the top. And that, to me, if it does play out like that, you could get all the way back up here towards that 4.2 area. But that's a lot to be desired. I think if it breaks above here, more than likely you'd get rejected around 4 cents, 393. But that's the first of 2 plays that I'm trying to play up to. But we'll see how it reacts at this level. And then last but not least, DGB. And then I'm going to let you all go. If you're looking to trade XRP or your favorite crypto, video description below. Whether you're looking to leverage trade like I've been talking about now, or spot trading, it's the lowest spot fees and leverage fees in the market, the ones that I use. So make sure you look at the video description below if you're looking to trade XRP or your favorite crypto. And then if you want to show me personal support, I would love to see new members in Tom's Army for the dedication I put into each and every one of you, the time I serve, and the fact that I don't make you sit through paid promotions, advertisements, or sponsorships of any kind. If you'd be so kind and thinking about joining Tom's Army, if you appreciate my work, or sending a YouTube super chat, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. DGB right now is in this descending triangle, just like XRP. We've got a little floor here at 750075 if it can hold. And then you could have a volatile rally back up to the top. But right now, if we break this formation, then you would have to come all the way down probably to 611. So let's see if we can hold 0075 and then start pushing up. First resistance would be right around 78. Then you got to break back above the 200-day and the daily at about 008. But if we can hold this, it looks like we should come back up. We could come up to 009 in the next couple days. This is all going to determine how, if XRP, crypto, Bitcoin ends up having that big surge that it looks like it's about to have. That doesn't mean it can't rotate down right now, but it does look like something's going on. It doesn't seem right, so we're going to have to pay very close attention. Have a great Saturday, everybody, and thank you for watching this up.